Welcome to the All-in-One channel. I'm Kelley Rosano, and this is the Sagittarius Lunar Eclipse. Unleash your creative power. We have the full moon Sagittarius Lunar Eclipse on June 4th. And we just finished the solar eclipse on May 20th. It was incredible. I'm sure you all felt the intensity of the light, and I'm sure it shifted you and changed you in many ways. And this is ongoing. This is just the beginning. Now, it's really intense right now because we're in all these eclipses. So we had the solar eclipse. Now we're having the lunar eclipse on June 4th. And then on June 5th and 6th, we have Venus eclipse the sun. Now, this happens from Earth. Venus appears to be eclipsing the sun. And it's quite a phenomenon. And I'll talk about that in a minute. But we are in Gemini right now. And Gemini is the master salesman. Gemini is the master communicator, teacher, speaker, writer. Gemini can sell milk to cows, ice to snowmen, Eskimos. And Gemini's a fun sign because Gemini is all about sharing and partying, having a good time, being with others, sharing ideas, sharing information, being on the internet, communicating, driving around, going to parties, celebrating. And the moon is in Sagittarius. Now, the moon in Sagittarius is about expansion of consciousness. Sagittarius rules truth. It rules what you believe. It rules spirituality. It rules your philosophy. It rules long-distance travel, galactic travel. And so this is a fun time. We have the sun in Gemini, Mercury's in Gemini, Venus is in Gemini, and Jupiter will be in Gemini on June 11th. And now we have the full moon in Sagittarius joining us. So this is really exciting and fun. Sagittarius is a party sign. Sagittarius is a fun sign. Sagittarius, you know, where's the beach? Where's the party? When they get older, then the party goes within and they go deeper and they become very, very philosophical. When they're younger, they don't want to miss the party. They don't want to miss any parties. They have a tendency to overextend and overexpand because they never miss a party. So we're in this really big party cycle. And it's fun. And we can have a lot of fun right now. And this is all about us releasing the past, releasing what no longer serves us, releasing those limitations that have been put on us by society, by the government, by the media, that tells us, oh, this is what a woman should be, this is what a man should be. And all of that is an illusion. None of it's even true. And so we can release that and live authentically, live from our true power. So it's all about stepping out of those external limitations, those boxes that the programming likes to put us in, whether it's governmental program, television programming, religious program, institutional program, family programming. You are here to live your authentic power. You are here to live from your essence, your truth of who you really are. And that's what makes you beautiful. So this Sagittarius lunar eclipse wants us to find our answers from our heart, from the heart chakra, not stay in the mind where we were brainwashed into thinking that's all you should worship is the intellect and the five senses, right? And so we have to move beyond that, and we have to integrate the masculine with the feminine, our head with our heart, spirit with matter. It is time to move beyond our comfort zones and self-imposed limitations, because no one can limit us unless we allow them to. And boldly move into our future. The power to create is increasing. You are a powerful creator. The power to manifest what you're creating is increasing because these downloads are moving us up into higher vibration, higher consciousness. And in higher consciousness, it's easier to create and manifest. And you can manifest quicker in higher consciousness. So what do you want to create? What do you think is possible? What empowers you? What have you been tolerating? Who or what takes your energy and your power? This is very important because in this profound historical, cosmic historical time, we want to own our power. We want to be who we really are. And we want to come from our inner power. And we can't do that if we allow other people to drain our light and our energy. No one has the right to step on you. No one has the right to push their agenda on you. No one has the right to tell you who and what you're supposed to be. Own your power and only be with those that empower you. Do not be with those that use and abuse, criticize and judge, are negative, and are putting their drama on you. One of the things that's going on right now is there's a lot of people in drama because they haven't done their work. They have not done their work to clear their aura. They have not worked on their psychology. And I don't care how psychic you are. If you haven't worked on your psychology, then that does not mean you're balanced. That does not mean you are channeling love light. You could be channeling dark entities. They could be using you because you haven't worked on your wounded inner child. You have not healed yourself. And you are not strong in body, mind, and spirit. If you give your power away to anyone else, then you are not a channel for divine love light. You got something else going on there. And so we want to be careful who we work with, who we come in front of, because they may not always have the divine source moving through them. Because when you are dramatic, and when you are forcing negativity on others, and when you are creating negativity, and when you are creating drama, you have holes in your aura, and you're leaking the energy out, and you're leaking the love light out, and you're not a divine vessel. And so when you allow that in your world, you are tolerating. And that's why we want to own our power, and we want to work on our psychology. We want to work on healing ourselves. So those that have done their cleansing and clearing are in great traumas right now. They're so dramatic. They don't understand why this is ending or this is happening. Well, we are at the end of an age, and we are moving into higher dimension. And I've said it over and over, and you will hear me say it 1,000 more times. Anything less than love will dissolve. Anything less than truth will dissolve. And so as long as you cling to the illusion, as long as you cling to the drama, which is illusion and fear, it's all based in fear, then you will not understand the truth. You will not see the bigger picture. We need to step out of our egos, and we need to listen and move from our heart and not judge others and not put our dramas on others and not try to pull people into our dramas. Just because you're having a sense of urgency doesn't mean everyone else must drop what they're doing and run and that make you the priority, because that is not an adult. That is not being responsible. Those that are really on the path of spiritualities, those that are really ascending, those that are really claiming to be serving the ascended masters in the light, they are fully responsible adults. They do not blame others. They do not judge others. They do not criticize, condemn others. They own their power. And that's what real power is. It's from within. It's not something that we do onto others. That's the abuse of power. Power is owned from within. I don't have to convince you. I don't have to convert you. I am free to allow everyone to believe what they want because I know who I am. I know what I am. And so this lunar eclipse is going to have people that are not balanced, that have not done their cleansing and clearing, and have not worked on their psychology, are going to be in drama role. So you want to be aware of that. And we cannot create abundance from the negatives. We cannot create abundance from being drama queens or drama kings. We cannot create abundance from jealousy. If you're jealous of someone else, you will not create abundance. You will create more negativity. Being judgmental, judging others. Well, this one should be doing this, and this one should be doing that. Well, as long as you're in that energy, you're creating more negativity, and that pushes the abundance away. So if you want to be abundant and you want to create wealth, you have to stay in the positive. You have to be focused on yourself and give everyone else the room to be who they are and experience their lessons, because everybody's learning where they're learning. So it's about practicing the law of allowing everyone their path to believe what they believe, follow what they believe, and live their life from their heart, just like you want to. So the goddess has returned. Venus has returned. And this is so exciting because Venus is going to eclipse the sun for the last time. She will not be back again until 2117 and then 2125. And so Venus rules love, she rules beauty, and she rules abundance. And we so want more of that in the world. We so want more beauty in the world. We so want more abundance in the world. So this is our time to reclaim our feminine side. It's our time to embrace the heart and the mind together, spirit and matter, and focus on what gives you power. Work on your psychology. Work on getting healed. Don't live in the past. If you live in the past, you can't create abundance because you're focusing on what happened, not what's going on right now. If you want to change your future, it starts with today. Who you are today determines your future. The choices we make today determines our future. Stay in the now. All power is in the now. What gives you power? How do you keep your power? Okay? Do you give your power away? Do you make everyone else the authority? Okay? Because when we do that, especially if we're playing the victim, we're giving our power away. We're giving our power away to all the externals. You see? But the reason people do that is so that we don't have to take responsibility. You see? Because as long as I can say, so-and-so is doing this, then I'm not in control. They're in control. I'm not responsible. But in truth, we are responsible. We are totally responsible. And when you're really on the path of ascension or enlightenment or advancement, spiritual advancement, soul evolution, you take full responsibility for your body, mind, and soul. You take full responsibility for everything that's happened. You see? And that's how you take the power back. And that's how you become the master of your destiny. That's how you become the captain of your ship, is you own your power and you don't allow anyone to overpower you. So remember, you are the authority of your life. You want to go to your inner being for that authority, for those answers. You see? And so this is a very exciting time, this lunar eclipse. These eclipses are so powerful, and they're changing everything. And they're waking us up, and they're dissolving the illusions. They're dissolving the lies. People are not going to be able to lie much longer or hide because we're all expanding in consciousness, and we're all going to be an open book, and we're all going to be able to read each other. And as we read each other, we're going to know if the person's lying. We're going to know if the person's hiding. We're going to know what's really going on. So this is exciting. I wonder how the politicians are going to do in this new energy, right? Are we really serving the people? Are we only serving the corporations that pay for your campaigns? You see? So this is exciting times. Now, just a few hours after this lunar eclipse, Neptune goes retrograde. And this is wonderful because it does give us a break from the Neptunian energy. We've been in this powerful cycle with Neptune for the first half of this year. And Neptune is God. Neptune is spirituality. Neptune is creativity. But Neptune doesn't have anything to do with day-to-day, Monday life, getting up, going to your job, getting things done. And so having Neptune draw down his power is going to give the other planets an opportunity to shine and expand what they are here to offer us. And so I really like this. Now Jupiter enters Gemini on June 11th. This is really exciting because Jupiter in Gemini is encouraging us to open our minds, open our hearts to a wider range of truths. And what is truth? What's true for me may not be true for you. What's true for you may not work for me at all. You see, that's why it doesn't serve us to put each other in a box or say, well, we all got to be the same. We all got to think the same. We all have to act the same. We got to wear the same clothes. We got to like the same things. That's illusion. Well, with all of this expansion of consciousness in here, higher energy, we have a wonderful opportunity now to open our minds to the unlimited possibilities. And so I really like this. And Jupiter's going to be in Gemini for a year. So from June 11th until June of 2013. So we've got Venus in Gemini. She'll be in there till August. Jupiter in Gemini, it's like having a fairy godmother and a fairy godfather in our charts, working for us, stimulating us with creative ideas. And through those creative ideas, we create greater abundance, greater opportunities, and a great life. And that's what we're here for. So we want to remember that eclipses herald major endings and beginnings, endings and beginnings, endings and beginnings. And so when something ends, something begins. So don't hang on to the past. Don't hang on to the past. Release the past. Release and let go of that which no longer serves you, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a belief, whether it's a job, whether it's a hobby, whatever you're doing that no longer serves you, let it go, because it will be replaced with something new, something better. And so we're in a powerful cycle of endings and beginnings. And we can go from breakdown to breakthrough. We can make those breakthroughs. Things are going to continue to break down because anything less than truth is dissolving. The age of Aquarius is the age of truth. The age of Aquarius is the age of love. And anything less than truth will dissolve. Anything less than love will dissolve. And this is a good thing, because from truth and love, we create a great life. We create soulmate love. We create abundance. Now, the Sagittarius lunar eclipse on June 4th is being squared by Mars. And Mars rules our drive in life. Mars is our energy. Without Mars, we can't get anything done. Mars is so important in your chart because Mars gets you out of bed. Mars gets me in front of the camera to do this. You see? So we have to have a strong Mars. Now, Mars has been in Virgo for quite some time. And Virgo can be kind of picky, okay? Virgo is the perfectionist. And I have a lot of Virgo in my chart, so I totally empathize with this. You can drive yourself crazy trying to get it right, you know? It's never good enough. And the first sentence of Virgo says as they enter the earth plane is, you're not doing it right. And so with Mars squaring everything, there could be some arguments. So watch for that. Watch for those that want to create drama and want to create arguments. Well, why do you believe that? Well, who told you that? Well, that's stupid, okay? That's Mars and Virgo squaring the sun and the moon. So just be aware, you know, awareness, forewarned is forearmed. If you know the drama is coming, if you know that people can get into, especially those that are still sleeping, can be, you know, in the negative and focusing on the negative and what's wrong and the glass half full and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, you can set your boundaries, you see? You're not here to tolerate other people's drama. You're not here to tolerate other people's negativity. You are here to be focused on your own soul evolution. You are here to hold as much light as you can. The more light that you hold, the more that light goes out into the world and enlightens others. And that's what you're here to do. And you're here to be happy. You're here to be joyful. And you're here to spread that joy. Well, you can't spread that joy if you're hanging out with negative people. Okay? So just know that the energy is going to continue to be intense because we're all being stepped up. And we're all being asked to heal ourselves, work on our psychology, take full responsibility for our lives. That's how you own your power. That's how you're the master of your destiny. That's how you're the captain of your ship. And that's how you take it back from others, you see? Because if you own it, they can't take it from you, you see? So it's a good time. We have a lot happening. I love these eclipses because it's quickening and it's waking us up. They are requiring. And one of the things that I find very helpful is meditating. Because with the Gemini mind, it really can get that monkey mind going. You know, it's the lower consciousness, the lower mind. That's the part where the brain goes, okay, I got to go to the store, I got to get gas, okay, I got to get some cash out, okay. Why did he say that? Why does she act that way? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. You know, the monkey mind that just spins and spins and spins and goes and goes and goes and yaks and yaks and yaks. But it doesn't have anything to do with really anything. And so it's also the place where we focus on what we don't want. It's also the place where we worry, which is a complete misuse of your mind power. And what meditation teaches us is to focus on stilling the mind, you know, and not thinking about anything. Or just focusing on a flower, or focusing on a tree, or just focusing on a color, where you literally still that mind until you're not thinking about anything or anyone except God, except Creator. And Creator can come in the shape of a rose. Creator can come in the shape of a tree, in the color blue, in the color green. And so it will really help at this time if you take time, even 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, of just stilling your mind and being still, being quiet. There's so much power in quietness, in the still, in the in-between, in the void. And so work to still your mind. Work to be quiet. And you will feel the energy pour into you. And you'll be able to hold more energy. And you'll sleep better. Don't worry about things you have no control over. Because all you're doing is using your powerful mind to create what you don't want. And you're not here to do that. And so use this energy. Use this time to be still. Avoid the drama. Avoid negative people. Set boundaries. Protect your aura. Protect your space. Don't allow negative people in your space. Don't allow others to pull you into their dramas. Okay? That's all the negative energies working through them as tools to take you off path. That's how it's always worked, is to distract us. Don't allow your mind to be distracted. Stay focused on the goal. Stay focused on your I am presence. Stay focused on the light. Allow this beautiful lunar Sagittarius goddess energy that's coming through for us, coming through for you, to open your mind to the unlimited possibilities, to bring forth your creative power. You are master creators. And if you don't know it already, soon you will be knowing this. And you will be seeing this in the world of the cause and effect of how when you think something, it manifests. That when you create something, it grows and it takes on a life of its own. You are here to have a great life, to be free, to live in love and beauty and joy and abundance. So enjoy this lunar eclipse, and I'm going to try to get back for the Venus eclipse perhaps in a few days if I have time. So I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. Thank you to all my clients. You totally rock. If you would like to work with me and have me take a detailed look at your astrology, which is unique to each person, and or you're interested in coaching, it's very easy. The link is below. You go to my PayPal page, you choose the length of the session you want. Once I see you've made that commitment, I send you my schedule, and you choose the day and the time that you want. And then we're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, keep looking up.